you're not too much. You're not too clingy. You're not too overly emotional or sensitive. You have just been identifying with that as you. You are experiencing it, but you are not it. A lot of what we think is just how I am is often a nervous system dysregulation. Our nervous systems are stuck in survival mode from childhood, where we didn't feel completely loved, secure, and safe. So let's break down how anxious attachment can be identified with your personality and your identity, and how to start separating from it and embody who you really are. The most loving, secure version of yourself, the version of yourself who feels safe, that feels secure. So you may think that this is just your personality, how you've always been and how you always will be. Someone that is anxiously attached, someone that gets anxious when someone doesn't respond to your messages for a few hours, or someone's energy suddenly shifts in your relationship, or you can't relax without needing external validation, without needing your partner or your friend to tell you that they still want to be friends with you, that they still like you as a person, that they want to be with you. And if you don't receive that constantly, then you might feel anxious. You might feel like they're going to leave at any moment. It's this feeling of always being on edge. And that's not you. You weren't born that way. That developed from your childhood. Did your parents give you consistent attention when you were younger? If you had a story you wanted to share, did they listen and did they hear you? When you wanted to play with them or have conversations with them, did they reciprocate that energy? Did they physically leave you or abandon you? Did your mom or your dad leave when you were younger? Whatever the situation or scenario was, it was one of those specific situations that was consistent in your younger years and that shaped your nervous system to live on an anxious mode. And since you were consistently anxious in that way, then once you got older, into high school, into early adulthood, you began to attract relationships and friendships where it was a very specific dynamic that was similar to the dynamic of you and your parents or you and your caretaker. Anxious attachment is a survival strategy. The younger versions of you did the best that they could with the knowledge that they had. Your 5-year-old version of you didn't know what else to do but rather than to chase the attention from your mom or your dad or whomever. Your nervous system learned to stay close, to be pleasing, to not rock the boat too much. But this actually did us the opposite than what we were trying to do. Oftentimes, the closer that we try to get to somebody, the more chasing that we do, the more that they run. It's like we're almost suffocating their energy in a specific way, which I used to have to admit to myself that I was suffocating their energy and wasn't allowing them to be free. And so certain people ended up leaving because, one, I was attracting avoidant people, and two, I wasn't allowing them space. And the thing is, with anxious people attract avoidant people. Until you can calm your nervous system and live and feel secure and act secure in relationships and friendships, then you will continue attracting avoidant people. But avoidant people begin to fall away from you, begin to not feel as attractive to you when you become secure. You need to know that sensitivity is a strength. The way that you're able to read other people's energy when they're feeling good or when they're feeling negative is such a powerful thing. And you can use it to your own benefit, or you can allow it to ruin you. If you're constantly being dysregulated due to other people's energy, if your partner is sad, then you become sad as well. The first step in releasing your anxious attachment is to become aware of it, which you are becoming aware right now, or you already are aware of all of the ways that it is showing up in your life, whether that's in your relationships, your friendships. When did you feel abandoned when you were younger? When was the first time you experienced that, whether that be emotionally or physically? How did that pattern continue in previous relationships or friendships? How has that showed up in your life currently? And once you've acknowledged where it has come from, beginning to do the subconscious work to regulate our nervous systems and to remind all of those other versions of ourselves that we are safe with the help of hypnotherapy or an other subconscious modality. My name is Antonia, and I help people release anxious attachment so they can feel secure within themselves and in their relationships with the help of hypnotherapy. If you'd like to work with me, I'll have everything linked below. Along with the subconscious work, recognizing anytime any sort of anxious tendency begins to come up in a relationship or friendship. If someone's not texting you back right away, or if you feel an energy shift, or whatever the anxious triggers are, begin to notice them. And instead of taking action on them, like maybe texting them a million times, or taking a nap until they text you back, or not being able to do anything with your day unless you receive external validation. Instead of taking action on any of these things, the negative action that you normally would have, instead noticing that you feel this way and sitting with the uncomfortability, allowing it to move through you. And I want you to specifically ask the younger version of yourself, any age that resonates with you, what do they need? Do they need more love, more fun, more attention? And what do they want to say to you? Or do they have anything to say? How can you remind them more of that safety and that security? Becoming your own best friend, but also reparenting yourself. Anxious attachment is not a personality. It is a coping mechanism that can be healed and worked through. You were not born anxiously attached, and you can release it and be free and feel secure within yourself without needing any sort of external validation from other people. Thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to work with me with hypnotherapy, I'll have all the links below. Thank you so much, and have a great rest of your day. Bye.